What's up everybody, it's Chef Glenn B and I'm back in the kitchen, and today I'm making Maryland crab cakes. In addition to the crab cakes, I'm making a salad that has roasted corn and roasted shallots in it. And as always, the objective is to get the perfect pairing with the wine. So let's get right into it. Okay, so in making my crab cakes, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to get my ingredients for crab cakes in the bowl here. I got mayo. I've got Dijon mustard. I've got some Old Bay. I got some chopped Italian parsley. And I'm gonna get all of these ingredients mixed up. Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold in my crab. So I've got some jumbo lump crab meat here, Maryland jumbo lump crab meat. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this in, but I wanna be careful not to break up these lumps. See, I got these nice lumps of crab. So I want these lumps to show up in my crab cake. And in order to do that, I gotta be careful to make sure I don't break them up as I fold them in. So I've got my crab meat folded in. I've got some saltine crackers here. And I'm just gonna grab all of them in my hand and start crumbling. Okay, so I got my crackers in there. I'm gonna fold those ever so gently. And so now I'm gonna make my crab cakes. Now, the recipe calls for you making 4 crab cakes with this 1 pound of crab meat. Totally up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and make 6 today. You can make 8 if you chose to. Totally up to you. But I'm gonna separate this a little bit in the bowl so I can try to evenly distribute this and start here. And there we are. First crab cake. So I got my crab cakes done, and you may have noticed that I did not use egg to bind these crab cakes. I don't necessarily use egg in every crab cake recipe I do. This one doesn't need it. The crackers, the mayo, the mustard. If you allow these crab cakes to sit in the refrigerator for a while, those ingredients will meld together themselves. You won't need an egg in this, I promise. Okay, so let's get the remoulade sauce made. I've got here my mayo. I've got some whole grain mustard. Got some horseradish, prepared horseradish. I've got here some garlic that I finely chopped, and after I finally chopped it, I took the blade of my knife and I mashed it down really good. And I've got some lemon. I'm gonna squeeze a little lemon in it. Give that a whisk. So into that, I'm also gonna add some smoked paprika and some Cajun seasoning. A little bit of salt. So I've got my remoulade sauce done. I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator and allow it to chill. You would benefit greatly if you could make this the night before. Flavors are gonna be that much better. Okay, so I'm roasting my corn and shallots for my salad. They're both gonna roast about 30 minutes. I'm gonna flip the corn over about halfway through and I'll just leave the shallots in there, but they're both gonna go about 30 minutes or so. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my shallots and put a little oil on them and a little salt. And I'm gonna wrap those loosely. And then I've got my corn here, a little oil on the corn. Okay, so I've got my oven preheated to 425 degrees, and as I said, these are gonna take 30 minutes. I'm gonna stick these in the oven, and what I'll do at about 15 minutes, I'm gonna flip the corn over, and I'll pull both of them out at 30 minutes. So I'm ready to make the shallot vinaigrette for my salad. I'm gonna start with my chopped garlic. Got some chopped shallots. Some Dijon mustard. A little tarragon. Some sherry vinegar. And some sugar. I'm gonna put the lid on my food processor. Start it up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly drizzle this olive oil. Some fresh cracked black pepper. Pulse it a couple of times. And I'm going to give it a taste. A little bit of salt. So I'm going to take this. I've got this jar, my trusty jar that I've used a lot. And this dressing is going to benefit from being in the refrigerator for at least an hour. I want those flavors to come together. All right, so the corn's roasted and the shallots are roasted. I'm going to go ahead and get this corn cut. Okay, and so the shallots are also done. What I'm gonna do with these is they're whole, and I'm just gonna cut these into pieces that I can toss into the salad. These look nice. All right, so I'm ready to start cooking the crab cakes. Got my crab cakes here. They've chilled. I think they're ready to go. So got a hot pan, and I'm gonna work with butter and olive oil to cook these. Pan's nice and hot. All right, so I'm ready to flip my crab cakes. So crab cakes are cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and get the salad tossed up. Got my corn here. I'm not gonna use all of this, but I'm gonna use plenty of it. Got my shallots. Definitely gonna use all of that. And my dressing. A little fresh cracked black pepper. And some salt. I think that's it. All right, so the crab cakes are done, and I am pairing them today with a 2019 Kistler McRea Vineyard Chardonnay. It's Sonoma Mountain. Kistler is one of the famed Chardonnay producers in California. Let's give the wine a taste. Wow. So on the nose, I'm immediately getting what I believe to be salinity. Honeysuckle. Citrusy. Wow. Immediately on the palate, it's medium. It's a medium to full body Chardonnay. Wow, and it's the finish is so long. Like the first sip, I'm still feeling the finish and the warmth. This is so good. I'm a Chardonnay fan. Let's try the crab cake. Very good. Very good. Let's try the salad. Wow, very good. So let me tell you what I did. In putting together this pairing, I tried to build a salad and the crab cakes for that matter, so that there are multiple components in the salad and in the crab cakes that pair with the Chardonnay. So for instance, the salad, Chardonnay pairs well with corn. Roasted the corn and added that. Shallots are gonna pair, Chardonnay is gonna pair well with the roasted shallots. The dressing that I used in the salad was intentional because with the Chardonnay, I don't wanna use a highly acidic vinegar in this salad. So I use sherry vinegar. The crab cakes, the butter that I use in the pan to pan fry these, the caramelization on the crab cake is gonna pair with the Chardonnay. It's just the perfect pairing. One more taste. That is delicious. The crust, that browning on the crab cake. Wow. I'm gonna have eaten this whole crab cake before my episode is over, because that's good. Well, I want to take this time to tell you all thank you. Those of you that have followed me from the very beginning. It's a short life, on YouTube so far, but I really appreciate you all taking the time to you could be doing anything, but you take the time to watch my videos, and I really, really appreciate that. I want to ask you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take this opportunity to go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. It's extremely important. It helps the channel. And hit that post notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post again. I'm Chef Glenn B, and as always, eat well.